of it. Can we knock this guy off? We did. Oh my god. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new game. We're going to be playing Absolver today. This is a PS Plus game that is free this month, so I figured we would check it out. It's an action-adventure fighting game with tons and tons of depth to the movesets and all kinds of really cool stuff. So we'll be checking it out, and it is super, super freaking hard. What is that? That looks important. A guy holding a thing. So anyway, I played about 5 minutes of the game. We went through like the tutorial level, and now we're in the real deal. This is no joke. It is very, very difficult. You see, we have some very slightly customizable gear, and there's also customizable movesets as well. You can like make your own combos and stuff. It is pretty neat. There are weapons. Oh my gosh, there are 2 guys here now. There was only 1 guy last time I was down here. Oh my gosh, so I'm just getting killed over and over again. It is crazy. There are some NPCs you can talk to, and there is a story, although it seems minimal. But basically what we're trying to do is open that door over there. You can see the sparkly door, and you gotta like defeat random dudes in order to be able to open it. So yeah, so that's basically the goal, is we're gonna try and fight as many people as we can, probably die a lot, and eventually we will be able to open the door. So their dodging is very important. As you can see, totally wrecked me there. A couple hits and my health is already down. Health on the top left. You can see our stance in the bottom of the center of the screen. Oh my god, we're getting wrecked. It's gonna be hard to commentate and play this game at the same time, but I'm gonna do my best. Alright, so the circle button is the dodge, and that is the button I think I'm going to be using the most. Let's try and take this chick out over here. Bam! Alright, so you can dodge, and you can change your stance, and there is a like a light attack, and then what they call a secondary attack, which changes your stance, so it's like a heavy attack that changes your stance. Oh my gosh, so there's different like moves for each stance, and like I said, they are customizable. So I went with the dexterity character. Bam! Flying freaking tornado kick. That was epic. Yeah, so I went with the dexterity character. Let's check out some of our stats if possible. So we can go into our meditation mode, and this is where we can see all of our deals. So anyway, we got our combat deck here. We'll work on all this stuff later, but basically you can practice your moves on random dudes, and you can edit all of it. It's pretty cool. Let's exit out of this place. All right. So this is attributes, and you can see we get stat points, and basically every once in a while you can level up, and you can see I've got a lot of dexterity, so that's what I'm going with. I'm going with the dodge and weave, basically, and I guess you can kind of like pick strength, and so you can just be a tank, or you can pick like block, which is L2, it's block mode. Yeah, so I went with dexterity because I was thinking we could pop around and jump all over the place and hopefully dodge a lot of these attacks. Oh my gosh. But the beginning of this game, man, it is super hard. So there's also, you can use a right stick and you can dodge like so. So you can go left, right, up, and down, so you can like jump. And I think you can kind of jump and then like attack. It's kind of cool, you can do like jumping attacks. All right, let's take this chick out. Almost done. All right. Oh, there's a sword on the ground here too. Let's pick this deal up. So it looks like you can get disarmed as well. I picked this up a couple times, and the dude just smacked it out of my hand like both times. So let's try and do something with it. Oh my gosh. I think you can customize the movesets for swords as well. Alright, this is ridiculously hard. This guy has killed me like 3 times. I don't know what the deal is, but dodging apparently seems to be the best tactic. See, he's using it as well. I've always felt like that with fighting, is not getting hit is the most important part. Alright, obviously. So what can I do with this guy? I'm trying to remember like some of these movesets and see if there's anything, oh my gosh, that's interesting. But with the sword, it seems like it's all kind of default, and I haven't really changed any of it yet. I've added a bunch of kicks to my moveset, but not with the sword yet. Okay, okay, dodge it, dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Sidestep. Oh my gosh, not enough of a sidestep. That sidestep is what is up. Level up. Okay. So let's think about this, because look at that, throws the sword into the ground. That's super cool. All right, so got everything up to 5. You can see here on the left, we got 6, 5, 5, 6, and 5. Yeah, and I think, what is this? It's equal to that amount? Or what? I don't understand. This looks a little complicated, but you can see we got our stat on the left and then our stat on the right. And I don't know what the thing on the right is. It's like how much it goes up by every time? I have no idea. I think we should probably just keep pumping dexterity, because we got 5s on everything. And I want to get more. You can see now we're at 7. So it's kind of weird. I don't know what that's about. Looks like there's 2 different types of things. It's like we've got like a basic stat and then like a grade or something. I have no idea. I'm sure we will figure it out eventually. But there you go. We got some more dexterity. All right, so let's pick the sword up. So basically, there's a respawn point right over here, and this is the best I've ever done, actually. I've tried this like 3 times, and I've died each time, so this is the first time I actually like beat some enemies. Oh, we can heal as well. Very slightly. You can see the top left, we're barely getting a little bit of health, and it's very difficult to get that because every once in a while, I think the things on like the belt like charge up or something. You can see these like 2 little black gems that are like hanging off the belt of the character, and I think that is what is determining if we have health or not. It's kind of interesting. Let's try it again. Yeah, we can't health more than just the one time, so I think we gotta like get those charged up or something. Not exactly sure. Okay. Oh my gosh, this guy is coming right out of the gate with flying freaking kicks. This is gonna be hard. The AI in this game is really good. I don't know if it's just really good AI or if the moves have been designed to be really fluid, but man, it's good. It's really difficult. So there's this thing you can do is you can attack and then immediately block. Right there, you can see the ghosted image of the character, and that's called a feint. So there's PvP in this game. There's online and PvP, and I think that is going to be a huge tactic. It's like pretending you're going to attack, so the guy, goes to block the attack, and then you feint and you do something different. And man, there's just a lot of complexity to this game. Right now it's a little bit button mashy because I don't really understand. Oh, see, we just lost our swords. I guess there's like a limit. Bam! Kick you to the face. And there was a stamina bar there too that is draining like crazy. This game is really, really hard. Okay, so let's try and figure out what we're trying to do. I think there's like 2 or 3 bosses basically that we've got to kill or defeat in order to open the doorway that I showed you earlier. So we got to figure out how to do that. I got to heal too. You can't heal in combat because the guys will like, let's try and see if we can do it. We'll block it. Okay, we got it. Oh my gosh, I'm like losing my moves. Okay, so I gotta remember this stance down here is really hard to change stances, by the way. He's got that sweeping leg kick that's really cool, and I wanna try that out. Bam, sweeping leg kick, horse kick, or whatever that's called, the uppercut kick, hammer kick, I forget what the name of that is. I watch lots of MMA, and I should know a lot of these moves, but I do not. All right, can we heal? No, we cannot heal. So it looks like defeating people probably gets your heal meter up, which is interesting because if you're trying to defeat a guy, you've got to go defeat other guys, which is going to lose you health. It's going to be hard. I know I've said that a bunch, but really this game's difficult. Okay, let's flying kick this guy in the face. Bam! That is such an awesome tactic. Okay, that flying kick is amazing. A cairn. What is this? Oh, we have pants. Amazing. We'll check out the customization features in a little bit. You can also break these. I think that like gives you stuff occasionally. Let's heal before we go talk to this dude. Oh man, okay. Close the, yeah, thank you for telling me that forever. Okay, so let's try to think about this. Lock on. The lock on is weird too. When you get multiple guys, it's actually really hard to lock onto them. Okay, are we not able to, there we go. Changing our stance. You can see it's really weird. You gotta hold the R2 button, and then with the right analog stick, you can move this around. So you can go to like backwards stance and stuff. It's really weird, and I do not really understand the excuse me, the point of it, other than just the fact that you can customize a certain move to go to that stance. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Can we like dodge, please? Oh my gosh, this guy is a tank, I tell you what. It's kind of interesting. You can like tell, I think, the NPCs like different archetypes based on their movesets. It's pretty interesting. Like this guy definitely seems like a tank. He's just like standing there waiting for me to attack. You see that? The other guy was like coming out with flying kicks to the face and stuff. Really cool like variation into the different styles of fighting that you're gonna have to run into. I mean, obviously there have to be lots of depth to it, but I'm just kind of impressed. All right, can we please do some damage to this dude? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Can we stance, please? I want to go this stance towards you. It's so hard to like change stance and block all at the same time. It's kind of like a busybody simulator. And the lag, that was interesting. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 people entering the area. Wonder if they can hear me. I wonder if there's VoIP. That'd be interesting if I could like talk to them in the game. I'm sure that there's a possibility for it. But there is co-op, and it's kind of Dark Souls-y. Like, you can see people, and you can choose not to interact with them if you want to. Or you can like co-op and stuff. You can see we can request co-op. We can fight people, which is interesting. We got a lot of emotes. So yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, so let's try and figure out what we're doing here. You can break some doors down, so I'm gonna run around and try and kick stuff every once in a while. See another guy. I really am not understanding what I'm supposed to be doing here because I'm supposed to be fighting these bosses, and I have not found a boss. I've just been finding these random dudes everywhere. So I'm gonna keep fighting them because eventually I'm sure we'll get some experience points, which is basically what I'm trying to do right now. Is just grind out the experience so I can figure out how to play the game. Probably get some new movesets and some gears and whatnot, because seriously, we are underpowered at the moment. Gotta remember to block too. Like, not holding the block button. Parry, please. I wonder if there's like counterattacks. Can you like block attack? Oh man, I'm very interested in that. Okay, please. It's not like Batman. Have you ever played the Batman games? Oh my gosh, you can like kind of snap to people. It's kind of not really like that. It's very interesting. I almost want the camera to be farther back or something. The camera kind of bugs me. Okay, please get those alternate attacks. So when you do a heavy attack, it will change your stance, which is interesting. So that's basically how you set up for combos. Is you do a heavy attack, which will change your stance into the a stance that you might have selected to have some cool move, and that is how you set up for it. It's pretty cool. Instead of having to like actually switch your stance mid-fight, you can just throw a heavy attack, and that if you know which type of heavy attack you're throwing, you'll know what stance you're going to end up in. Oh my gosh, this is super close. Bam! We got health up there. Oh, we just got a bunch of health from defeating the guy. That's cool. We got like half our health back. All right, use a little heal maneuver, and let's see if we can get a. Man, I'm like hitting all the wrong buttons. All right, let's do some meditation. I think I'm just gonna go with dexterity again. Yeah, I think I'm going to, because I don't know. We have a dexterity character, so I don't think it makes sense to like round everything up at the same time. I feel like we want to specialize in something so we can at least we'll get good at one thing. Like if we get good at dodging stuff, evading, then we'll figure out how to do that very well. All right, so let's figure out this for a minute because we did get some new things. You can see we can customize our stuff. All right, I kind of like the sash, and you know what? Let's put on a different thing as well. It's kind of interesting. You can get some different clothing options. I always like that in a video game. All right. So yeah, so I'm just kind of experimenting. You can see we got some guys respawning over here, which is weird because we just kicked their butts. And so I don't know what, obviously they respawn, but I don't know what we're like trying to do here to open that door. We should probably walk over to the door and like try to open it. Maybe it'll prompt us or something. What is that? Is that a person player? What is that? That was weird. That seemed like some kind of interesting. Can we run by people, by the way? Or are they all gonna follow? It looks like you can kind of run by people. Let's try and take this dude out. All right. Oh man, we're gonna check out the move set things in a minute, but I'm wondering how you like get new moves. I'm sure you've got to like fight bosses, or maybe people can teach them to you. I'm not sure. I do know that late in this game, once you really like play this game a lot, you can open a school apparently, and so you can teach people how to play the game and stuff. It's very interesting. So I think there'll be some kind of shared move lists and stuff. Like if you have a friend, I'm sure they could teach you moves. So maybe if I run into somebody, is this really a player or is these? Can we please? Oh, we're gonna get wrecked here. Run away! Can we just run? Can we just evade? No. Man, I got kicked my butt. Was those NPCs? That almost looked like a player. Weird. Okay, so you can see we are in the respawn menu here once you die. It doesn't seem like there's any penalty for death, which is cool. You just respawn at this little relic deal. But people can revive you. Oh, and there we go. We have a player right there running around trying to do stuff. Yeah, so if you lock on them, you can see their names, and every once in a while you can see players. So it's kind of Dark Souls-y, where you can like run into people, but they don't really affect your game unless they like, I don't know, I'm sure there'll be trolls and stuff where people just try and fight you all the time. But you can turn it to offline mode, so if you don't want to run into people, you can do that. Also, you can spar with people. Oh man, this looks scenic. You can spar with people too, and it doesn't really seem to be any like negative benefits. I beat some dude up and he kicked my ass actually after a while. I was doing really well and then he just flew at me. It just destroyed me, but then he revived me. He like pulled me back up off the ground and like bowed and stuff. So it was interesting. It didn't seem like there's any like negative things for sparring with people. You just gain experience. All right. This looks really cool. This is like a very interesting looking game. I like the art style a lot. Always really dug this kind of art style. It's like not trying to be too super photorealistic. What is this place? It's like just like an awesome scenic view. We gotta look out for this stuff too, because it looks like there's like loot crates. And we got a bunch of pants. All the pants. All right, so some of these doors can be broken too, so we will check that out. And you've got to forward stance them, which is weird because you can't change your stance unless there's an enemy. That's super lame. All right, so we can't do the, there it is. That kick right there is what breaks doors, and that is not a breakable door. Just checking. I'm having familiarized myself with the you know what I mean? Like each game's got like a thing that tells you this is an activatable object, like the door will glow or something. Have not recognized what the signal is. All right, so I really want to just try and figure out how to get, like how to find the first boss, basically, because right now we're just going to run in circles fighting people, but I want to figure out how to open that door, because that is going to be how we progress. Ah, it's weird too, because the weather, like the time of day, like stays in one spot and then moves, and it stays there and it moves all of a sudden. It kind of like catches me off guard. All right, man, just running all over the place. It's like a huge maze. What is there to do? There is a little bit of lag when people enter the game. Oh, look. Can we interact with this person? Over here. Come on. I don't want to fight this dude because we're all very new. This is the first level, so I doubt people want to like get their butt kicked and stuff. But we will interact. Hello. Oh, you can axe. That's interesting. You can declare co-op. So apparently the meta is you bend, you bow if you want to fight. I think that's the meta, but I don't know if that if all these beginner people understand that quite yet. Can we disconnect, please? All right, we were locked onto that guy. I want to continue running. So they were all coming from this direction. There's two people coming from this direction. So I guess maybe there are different ways to go and stuff, and they came from a different area. Very interesting. I'm just like not seeing anything. This is like a giant running simulator at the moment. Can we open this? No, we cannot. All right, so eventually we'll find something. Hopefully, we'll be able to continue. But right now, man, this is definitely like just the calming exploration. I like it. It's not too crazy fast-paced. What is this? This looks important. A little square on the ground. All right. So we were not able to open the door back there, and I do not know why. Maybe we've got to like go to like this area to find the boss or something. Maybe it's not so simple. Maybe we got to like travel quite a ways. That's probably what it is. I'm probably like getting ahead of myself and trying to go to like the intermediate area before I have fully advanced to that point yet. This is so cool, man. The views of this game are amazing. Oh, super cool. All right. So I'm wondering, it doesn't really seem like there's any kind of parkour platforming mechanics. It really kind of seems a little bit linear, like it's mostly a fighting game. So I'm not going to be like really scouring the environment. We're pretty much going to be running through a lot of it. Can we knock this guy off? We did. Oh my god. That was epic. Freaking, this is Sparta, that guy. This is ADAL. Oh my gosh. I just got a freaking trophy that said this is ADAL. I guess that might be the land. That was total this is Sparta moment. That was amazing. It even referenced it in the trophy. Oh, I love this game already. That just made me super happy. All right, this guy's wearing armor. Does this mean he is super badass? Can we please? Can we? All right, so I want to definitely, before we go today, I'm gonna go to the movesets and try and remember some of these because there are some really cool combos. I want to try and pull them off. Those flying kicks, man. Wait, he's got a sword? Just out of nowhere. Just pulls a sword out of his butt. What are you doing? I would have started with that. Okay. Dude, he's just evading all of these freaking kicks. You really got to get into the habit of like attack, evade, and like don't get set on one thing. Like don't just mash square button to attack. Like in the Batman games, because it's kind of similar to that, you could just mash the button and there's nothing they could do about it. But obviously, because it's a PvP game, it's balanced. You've got to like, you know, do things in a realistic way. Oh my gosh. Do not, this is Sparta me. Is this guy seriously gonna kick me off this cliff? Can we disconnect? All right, it's really hard to like target and untarget and stuff. It's kind of frustrating. The camera can really mess with you. That was an expert dodge there, you see that? All right, oh my god, didn't dodge that. This guy's gonna kick my butt. Did I? Oh my gosh, that was close. But we got his sword. That's awesome. That was so freaking close. We got our health back. Amazing. Man, this game's difficult. We like almost die at every single enemy. It's crazy, especially when we're going into things with like half health too. That I'm sure that doesn't help. And the swords really don't seem to be like very effective. Maybe it's something where you have to like level it up. Got another sword. Wow, these guys are just running right at me. Okay, we're gonna do this right now. Whoa! Flying kick out the gates. Jeez, I'm not good with the sword. It's like really hard to do damage. Whoa! Whoa! You'd think too that like you could block and do damage with the sword by blocking. It's like you're like kicking the dude in the sword. Yeah, we're gonna die here. Oh my gosh, totally wrecked. Man, this game's so hard. Oh, so that little arrow, you can see it right above there in my body. Somebody died earlier when we were seeing the revive icon. Interesting. So, like I said, it doesn't really seem to be any like bad thing about dying. Oh, and I knew that was something. That is the respawn point. So it looks like those little squares are checkpoints. Very cool. So every once in a while, it's like an altar you can interact with. And I don't know if those are like, you know, just in every once in a while, but there seems to be different types of those little checkpoints. Cool, so we can jump. Oh my gosh, I took a bunch of damage. Dang it. All right, good to know. You cannot jump off of high objects. What is in the thing? We've got a pad. You know what? I'm sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. Do not drink coffee and try to record videos. So let's equip some of this. We have a cloth pad on our shoulder. Amazing. It's exceptional as well. You know that's good. Okay, let's put on all of the clothes possible. Let's see if we can... All right, so you can see stats there. We got blunt and cut. So I guess that's defensive ratings for each one. So you can see that certain things are better. Do we get an upgrade? Oh, wow, we actually did get an upgrade. And it's rare. All right, so I just wanted to try to equip. I'm not worried about any of this yet. You can see we got an interesting mask. We started with this red mask. I don't know what it is. That's the default. We started with the red one. I don't know if that's interesting for some reason. Okay, but I just want to equip as much as possible, even though we look kind of dorky, because hopefully it will help with our defensive capabilities, because these guys are going to be super tough to fight, obviously, because we just got wrecked. Are we running slower, or is that just placebo effect? And there's two guys here now. Is it random? Do they randomly generate? And we are losing health like mad. It is super hard to fight in this little tiny corridor. We've got to like take one of these dudes out so we can fight one guy at a time. It's probably not the best tactic, but there's two guys I tend to just like go crazy and try and do as many attacks as possible right off the bat. So there's less time of two guys fighting you. We're wrecking this dude, even though he's taking our health down. Lots of good hits. Did he just... Looked like he just did like some weird skill power-up thing. And we're out of stamina. Oh my gosh. Do not combo me. Dude, this guy is just so hard to fight in this little corridor. And we did it. What is this? Hunter pads. Alright, let's check this out as well, I guess. I think we can do an upgrade as well. I didn't even realize. So this makes our damage go down. It says it makes our mobility down there in the bottom left, but it's not actually making it go down. So it does seem like you move slower with more armor and stuff on, which is cool. Makes sense. All right, can we upgrade anything? Man, I feel like I've been talking this whole time. We want to do dexterity. I kind of want to get it to 10. I'm going to do a point of strength as well, because it really seems like guys are like bullet sponges, and I'm hoping that maybe we can offset that just a little bit. All right, is this a thing that looks like another object on the ground? But I guess it's just a hole in the roof. Okay, so we went down there and got our butt kicked last time. Can we go from above and maybe fight like one of the guys at a time? I guess it seems like they kind of respawn in randomly. Like there's always one dude and sometimes there's two or whatever. Okay, this is a talking to character. Apparently so. I would love to learn new attacks. So if an unknown attack hits my guard, I'm going to learn it. Interesting. And if I use my combat style's ability, I'll learn it faster. Oh, so if you die, you lose all your experience for the certain movesets. Interesting. That makes a lot of sense. So basically, it seems like what's happening, let's see if we can check this out in any way, is that basically what's happening is you gain experience by blocking certain attacks, and then eventually you'll learn how to do that attack. You can see we could do sword attack lists and all kinds of cool stuff. So But then if you die, it resets all that experience. That is very good to know, and that makes a lot more sense. I was wondering, like, there's no penalty for death at all, but apparently there is. All right, let's worry about that later, because I want to try and get this guy, because we got our revenge. We just got our butt kicked. We got to go back at it. All right. So I really got to pay more attention to dodge and weave, because we have a dexterity character, and it's not meant for parrying, blocking, and it's not meant for attacking. It's meant for dodge and weave, so we got to get better at that. And we're going to die. I didn't realize I'm super low health. Is it this guy just take all our health down? Where did they even come from? And we are going to die so quickly. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Oh my god. Oh, we just got knocked the heck out. Oh, flying spin kick to the face. Oh my gosh. Well, I tell you what, guys, we're running out of time for the day. I am really enjoying this game. Let me know if you like Absolver, and if you want to see another episode, I'm sure there will be one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.